Such odd totems. Are these fishes? So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Senator's son seeks cure in South Seas. Harrison Everhart, son of State Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and as yet unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and little charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month, accompanied by a small party that includes a medical professor, technical support, and other specialists suited to the challenges ahead. CW.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Images, Fuda.
Wow, this room is really depressing. Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus. Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman. The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva. Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Okay, so there's one more painting I'm missing.
A ripped canvas. The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
There we are.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? Does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Alright. So let's see here. Time permitted. There's a bit amateur.
Secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Deckard Archaeological Modifications Client Miss Elizabeth Everhart. Date January 1912. Location Everhart Manor, Boston, MA. Description of the modifications at the request of Miss Everhart. An alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace structure of the West Wing drawing room. Note details of mechanism exclude from public record per client's instructions.
Looks like a music box of some sort. It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
And I gotta go to this thing.
Definitely like a mystery novel. I wish this fireplace... Ooh. I guess I need to go see what's down there.
And down we go!
Professor!
Map of the town. Books. Ooh, the Illuminati.
The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black